Yeah, these are the signs of the times. Yeah, lightweight still pour, brewing the same. While heavyweight heads take two to the brain. You might see me celebrate, cool in the game. Yeah, times done changed, but I'm still doing my thing. When the beat drops in, I'ma ooze at the stage. Come back for an encore and do it again. Cause y'all came to see me come, but she ain't came yet, so I'ma do what it takes. We all know that nothing is forever, man. So we work hard and pay for.
And we are tipping off. Welcome to my Spurs MyGM. Alright, let's see. Tony Parker's the man. He's the man. I can't talk today. I shouldn't record this many commentaries in a row because it just leads to bad speech. Duncan's cutting over a Sheik. A Sheik starting with Howard? What? That's something you wouldn't see in the NBA. Unless come playoff time that actually works out for them. But they still have Brooks with them. Patrick Beverly isn't starting. I mean, that's pretty sad. Patrick Beverly's their best point guard. What happened to Jeremy Lin? I mean, personally, I would like it to see Jeremy Lin on, I don't know. If he stays with Houston, that'd be fine, but he's overpaid because of Linsanity. But if he were to land a six-man spot with another contending team, that'd be great to see too. Because in my opinion, Jeremy Lin is an average point guard. At best, a six-man. A good starter for bad teams, but the Rockets aren't a bad team anymore. Now that they have Howard and Harden. If Lin were to be traded or to sign with the Rockets a few years earlier, then yeah, he'd be the perfect starting point guard for that. But he's not right now. That's just my little talk about Jeremy Lin. Uh-oh. Harden's that open. Rattles out. What? Ooh. Leonard with the slam. Nice. I saw Harden get a little bit stuck behind Howard, and Howard just went the wrong way that Leonard was going. So that was a good slam. Let's see what we could do on the defensive end. Passing it out to Harden. We can't give Harden that much space, though. He's the best flopper in the NBA right now. Speaking of which, this should be a battle of flopping. I know I don't flop because you can't really flop against the CPU. But in the actual NBA, it was interesting to see. I think it was the second to last game of the regular season, the Spurs and the Rockets. That was a very interesting game. Even though the Spurs lost, I still got to see my favorite flopper and the best flopper in the NBA go head-to-head. Manu Ginobili and James Harden. That was a beautiful match. And even though if we lost, it was still interesting to watch. Like, I personally wouldn't mind seeing those floppers get at it. And no disrespect to Ginobili, but everybody knows he's a flopper. Even San Antonio fans like me, I have to admit it. I'm not proud of it, but, you know, you gotta love the Spurs, though. You're thick and thin no matter what they do. Derek Williams, let's abuse. Chandler's a big guy. I don't know how tall he was. Oh, Derek Williams for the three. Excellent release. Goes in. I didn't notice how Chandler's what, like Kevin Durant size, I think. 6'9", 6'10", around there. Jesus. All right, we subbed out Corey Joseph. Corey Joseph wasn't doing anything productive for us the whole 3 minutes we had him in. And it's been, oh my God, we can't. I didn't know where I was on that play, but I wasn't paying attention to the middle. But now that we got Tony Parker in the game, he makes things easier for us. Oh, Ashik just pushed me down. Ashik, what is wrong with you? How dare you push down the best point guard in the league? That was rude. Jeez, Derek Williams. DeMarcus cutting, gets a nice slam. This is like a battle between top tier centers, DeMarcus Cousins and Dwight Howard. Let's see who gets the better edge on each other. Personally, I think if Cousins, I don't know, because Howard's a great athletic center, and I guess Cousins is athletic center in his own right, but Cousins has more range. If if Dwight Howard had that range that Cousin has, then Dwight Howard would be the #1 center in the league right now. Pass it into Duncan in the post. What? What? Oh, thank God for Danny Green for tipping that on Ashiq. That wasn't right. How are you going to steal the ball away from Duncan that easily? Come on now. Tony Parker with the inbound play. It goes in, only down by 3. We haven't really been leading at all this game. I don't know if it's because Dwight is making that big of an impact with the rebounding. Or if I'm just coughing out a lung and I'm just letting them shoot whatever they want. This is what Parker needs to be doing a lot more. Start of the 4th quarter, we are winning by 3. Let's hope we could hold that lead and win this first game of round 2. Parker's just been having an amazing playoffs. And I guess an amazing season too. Even though if he didn't make an all-NBA first team, third team. What is going on? How are we making all these shots? Oh, especially, I mean, Tony Parker's good, but he's shooting those threes like crazy. He's shooting those threes like it's my team. That's, wow, I think Tony Parker's actually a little bit overrated in NBA 2K14. He's a little bit too good from the three-point range because, don't get me wrong, he shoots threes, but not nearly at a consistent basis where he makes every single shot. Surprisingly a close game than I would like it to be. I mean, they're the 7th seed. They beat the OKC Thunder. Patty Mills. Oh my God. What a ferocious block by Howard. Wow. I'm surprised that stayed in bounds. Howard. Oh my God. Poor Patty. You ain't got to do him like that. Pump fake. Ooh. Howard got the D. Literally, like it went in him. In his back. Like doggy style. That's how bad that was. Jesus. We're still down by 3 though, even with that amazing slam by Ayers. God. Right, we might need a 3 now. 30 seconds to go. I don't know why our starters aren't on the floor. Ginobili. Pick and roll. Get off me. Just shoot it. Just shoot it, Ginobili. Rebound. Foul. Oh, no. Why are our starters in the game? I think I played my starters too much in the 3rd quarter that they got tired and they couldn't finish out the 4th. This does not look good for us. We're going to lose our first game in the playoffs right now. Tony Parker for 3. Misses. The biggest shot. And he misses. We were only down by 4. Tony Parker with 20 points. Tony Parker has just been carrying this team. Derek Williams with 12, surprisingly. He hasn't been doing that good recently. Harden with 23. The overall score. Hopefully next game is better because I don't want to be another upset the Houston Rockets did. The Houston Rockets upset at OKC, and I don't want them to upset us. We have plans to go to the finals, and this may more than likely be our hardest matchup of the playoffs until the finals because the Clippers and Denver series, that doesn't seem that threatening to us as the Rockets do. And we're going to be simulating these 2 games after our first loss at home against the Rockets in the 2nd round. Hopefully it's not that bad as we get a win and a win. We did a lot better in the simulation than we actually did playing the games. So, let's simulate one more game, see what happens. Loss. Alright. Let's simulate game 5 here. Loss. Uh-oh. Looks like there's an elimination game at hand. Our backs are against the wall. It's do or die time. Force to game 7. Might accomplish. I'm not so sure about it. Blah, blah, blah. Just win. Alright. Let's get into game 6. An elimination game against the Houston Rockets in round 2.